Hey everyone, how are you doing today? It's Marla. It is an absolutely gorgeous day today in Florida. It's probably almost close to 80 degrees, which is kind of crazy. It's that hot. And I just got back from San Francisco. I really had a great time out there. I spent a couple weeks out there. I'm probably going back this summer, and I'll probably be back in Florida for the real winter because I just don't think I could tolerate being out there for their winter. I mean, when I was out there, it was probably in the 50s and 60s, and I froze my little tushy off. I was actually wearing thermal underwear. Everybody thought I was kind of crazy, but I was so cold. It's really hard for me to kind of tolerate 50 and 60 degree weather when I'm kind of used to 70s and 80s, but I had a great time. Again, I'll be back there probably over the summer and then maybe back to Florida again in the winter. I have no clue what's going on with my life right now, so we shall see. But anyway, this is going to be a review on a product that I actually took with me out there to California that I really, really like. I don't use it necessarily as a concealer under my eyes as much, but I use it mainly as a concealer for other areas on my face. And it's the Makeup Forever Full Cover Waterproof Concealer. This is $32. The one I use is number 10. I have kind of medium skin, yellow undertones, sort of like a light olive skin. The nice thing about this is it's waterproof. It goes on matte, which is really great. It's long lasting and it's oil free. Now, the way I use this is I use this as a concealer on the areas of my face that I need to camouflage. Like the red areas around my nose. I have a couple scars under my nose. I have scars under my eyebrows from over plucking that are kind of reddish. And I also have 2 chickenpox scars between my eyebrows that I kind of like to conceal because they're a little red also. This works really great for those. And I love it for the area around my nose in particular because I have combination skin. So this area right here gets really kind of oily. And I hate putting on creamy concealers around my nose because I just feel it makes that area shinier and oilier. With this, when you put it on, it dries so quickly and dries matte that it almost keeps that area around my nose sort of dry around, during the day, which is great. And that's why I love it. Now, because it dries so quickly, I don't necessarily care for it as much under my eyes. When I do use it under my eyes, I really have to use a really good moisturizer or hydration. Really make sure that whole area is hydrated because if not, as soon as this stuff touches your skin, it almost instantly dries. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how I kind of use this, and I'll do some hopefully pictures. I'm not really a great photographer. I'm not Miss Photographer, so some of my pictures, even though I think they look good, once I see them up on YouTube, they don't show kind of what I want them to show. But let me try and see if I can do this and let you see how I use this Makeup Forever concealer. I've taken off the makeup from around my nose area and between my eyebrows and also below my eyebrows so you can hopefully get a feel for what I am dealing with. Now I'm going to kind of, again, get in your personal space, but if you look closely, I don't know if you can see it on YouTube, but I have really a lot of redness around the sides of my nose. I have a little bit of scarring and hyperpigmentation right here under my nose and above my lip. And if you look, I don't know if you can see, I have a little bit of red scarring under my eyebrows from over plucking, and you can really see this chickenpox scar, unfortunately, that I have between my eyes. So the way I normally use the Makeup Forever on my face is I first squeeze a little bit of it, and it doesn't take a lot, on my hand or some kind of palette that you're using. So I have it on my hand, and I really like this MAC. I think it's a 214 brush. I like it because it has this very short, kind of dense, compact little head. It's really kind of good for smashing this on areas on my face. And all I do is I use this like I'm a painter and paint those areas of my face that are red or have scarring to cover them up. And this stuff is almost like tattoo makeup, tattoo cover makeup. It's really very good. So I'm going to put it around my nose first. There we go. I covered up the redness around my nose area, some of the scarring under my nose. I don't wear eye makeup, and that's why I like to use it under my eyebrows where the scarring is from over plucking, and that got covered up fairly well. And I was able to cover up the redness. Obviously, I can't cover the indentation or the actual scar itself from the chickenpox, but it was able to take the redness away. So I have that area covered there. Did a really good job. And now the next thing I'm going to do is, like, I did hydrate under my eye area, so I will let you see how it looks at covering up my circles, although I personally prefer a different concealer for under my eyes, but I will show you how this looks under my eyes also at concealing. Now my eyes are done, and it does do a good job of concealing. As long as you hydrate that area under your eyes, it makes the Makeup Forever concealer a little bit more spreadable, gives you a little bit more time to kind of tap it in and get it in the areas you want it without drying so quickly. But it does do a very good job of concealing, and as long as I use a moisturizer or a hydrating cream under my eyes, it works fairly well. So let me show you pictures, and maybe hopefully on the pictures you can see the before and after of no concealing all over my face, and then with the concealer put all over the spot areas and under my eyes on my face. This is a before picture. You can see the redness and a little bit of scarring around my nose, my circles, the chickenpox scars between my eyebrows, and some red scarring under my eyebrows from over plucking. This is my pretty after picture after I have applied the concealer all around my nose area, under my eyes, and between my eyebrows, and also under my eyebrows where the plucking scars are. That is it. That is the review for my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. And I hope you guys, wherever you are having wonderful weather, just like we are down here in Florida. I'm going to try to blow those warm breezes up north. I know a lot of people up there have been kind of snowed in this winter, and I think everybody's looking for a great spring. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.